I've just sat down after a long day and I saw an advert for Haribo rings. Do you remember Haribo rings? They look like this. Maybe not this nice with all the ring box and everything, but you understand what I mean. And it got me thinking. Both me and my girlfriend are really into Lego. What if I made a Lego engagement ring? Keep watching to see the finished item and hear what she says. So once I come up with the final idea for a Lego ring, it was time to head over to Google and see if I could find one that fit the bill. I did see a lot of really interesting designs along the way, like this planter ring or this Red Bull ring. But we did find the ultimate goal on printables right here. This is what it looks like. Look at this.
I say, would you look at this? You know.
So we're going to start by dragging the file into Lychee, and where we're going to have to figure out how to do this. So I decided that it would be easiest to separate the stud from the ring, and that way when I scaled the ring it didn't change the size of the stud, because the stud has to be a very specific size to be compatible with Lego. And my 3D skills are very limited, so I needed to keep this as simple as I could. But we were quickly on to the next problem, and that would be how to find her ring size. Well, courtesy of Jeffrey Bezos, in less than 24 hours we would have our answer. One quick hand massage later while watching TV, and I would soon find out that it's a 15.5mm ring. That enabled me to go back over to Lychee on my computer and scale the ring to the correct size, and reattach the stud to the top. Then we're ready to automatically generate some supports for the ring during printing. This is basically so it doesn't fall to pieces, since I'm using a resin printer and this thing is going to dangle upside down like Spider-Man. Next it's time to throw it into situ box, where it'll be split into layers, so the printer knows how to print each layer individually. Now you can listen to the printer. Is this ASMR? I don't know, you tell me.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Now it's time to see what's come off the printer bed. We're having a quick PPE check there, because if you're working with resin and 3D printers, you should be wearing respiratory equipment. This stuff is quite bad for your lungs. Especially, you're going to see me in a minute cleaning this in alcohol, and once it mixes with alcohol it evaporates into the air and it's just, you don't want it. Buy the proper respiratory equipment if you're going to try and replicate this. And similarly, you don't want this stuff on your hands because it's just nasty. Okay, I'll stop being your mum now. Quick little shake around just to get any excess resin off that hasn't cured or isn't part of the ring, because we don't really want it on there when we go over to the next step, which is curing. But first, before curing, we have to cut all the supports off with these tiny little scissors that I also use when I have to cut the grass outside. I'm quite happy with how this came out of the printer. I think it looks really good. But we'll have to keep watching to see if the tolerances are good enough to fit with actual genuine Lego. Quick clean of any excess that's just around the ring. Drop the ring and then put it into the little UV nail salon, which is basically just what I'm using for UV curing the prints. All works the same. This is the finished article after about half an hour of curing on and off. And as you can see, moment of suspense, there we go, it fits together with official Lego. And now all that's left to do is give it to her and see what she says.
No.
Okay, so she might have shot me down, and I know Lego is a favourite thing in the world, but I had a backup plan. And I'll show it to you now, just as a reward for watching this video. It's not made out of Lego, but it's another 3D print that actually ended up coming out quite interesting. I ordered a loose 1-carat diamond and made my 3D prints out of castable wax. Basically, you put them in a really hot oven until the wax disappears, and then you fill the void with your chosen metal. You may have just seen the prototype ring on her hand a moment ago, and that's because she knew that I was doing this. She just didn't have any idea that I was going to be making a Lego ring at the same time. Even though she said yes to this engagement ring, I'll still always wonder what it would have been like if I'd merged the diamond with the Lego ring. But I don't think either of us will ever forget the time that I made a Lego engagement ring. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe. And if you're interested in seeing me unbox the cheapest Lego set available, there'll be a link on screen now. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.